Hey everybody, today we're going to be looking at the Surron Ultra B with its 74 volt 55 amp hour battery, so stock battery. But I have the Warp9 21 inch front tire with an awesome IRC front on it, the VX40F. Pretty dang sticky, I like it. And then on the back we have the 18 inch Warp9 rim with a 220 ride. It's a semi-gummy tire, and we got the KKE brake rotor guard rear and front. We also have the KKE foot peg and the KKE levers, brake levers. I took off the license plate piece because, well, we don't need that. Oh, it also has the KKE axle block too. That's just more for bling than anything. But yeah, otherwise it's a stock bike. I have it charged to 100%. Yesterday I took it out. It was only 96 and I forgot the GoPro. So I figured, oh, I'll just come back early in the morning and go for a ride on a Saturday, which I don't like to do typically because these trails are busy. I'm going to see how it does and bring you along for the ride. I always forget. You have many power buttons, right? So you got a key, turns on the dash, and then after it cycles through, 0, no codes. You got on, and then ready. And then it turned ready over here. We're good to go. It's in sport mode. You got E and D. Sport is really needed with the bigger wheels. See, pick up the front quite easily. Now, parking lot does have a moto trailer, so there's somebody else I got here first thing in the morning. So definitely want to be careful, but hopefully they weren't here too early and they're still heading up. But yeah, people are treating this as a holiday weekend because the 4th is on. Yeah, I need to cut those face slappers. They're getting quite big. But the 4th is on Wednesday, but I guess everyone's celebrating this weekend. Now I probably still have the rear tire with too much air in it, but that's okay. I should also note we have the tubeless system on the rims in the tire. People ask me, well, do you like moose or tubeless? I'm a tubeless person. I like to adjust my PSI. I like to run it low. Well, honestly, if you're a racer, I get why you use the moose. You can't afford to get a flat out there, you know, when you're racing. And then that way you can just haul butt through obstacles and not worry about stuff, right? Because you ding the rim, which would be hard to do with a moose, but you can still do it. You're probably not going to get a flat. Now the Ultra B here is pretty powerful. It works good at off-road. I mean, it's more than powerful enough to do anything I'm doing. I am still just kind of taking it easy, although I feel like I'm going fast, so got to be careful in the sections. I will say the stock suspension works really well with this bike. It just works over all this. Doesn't bottom out. Roughly with gear, I'm probably like 210. Sometimes they say 220 because I don't know. I've never weighed myself with gear on. But that would probably, I'm probably like 220 if I'm wearing like the Climb Arsenal vest with bunch of tools and extra supplies. I would say 210. I haven't really played with too many of the settings on this bike yet. Haven't really got to ride the bike too much, so haven't worried about traction control and all that. Regenerative braking. One cool thing about this bike is there is plenty of aftermarket support. Which is pretty cool. You can buy a lot of stuff on Alibaba and for replacement stock parts. Our grab rails are brand new on this. Just bought off Amazon. The guy, a runner, we've only had a couple runners on this. It's technically more or less my personal bike. And he dropped it. Mushroomed the right peg, the axle block slider. And broke the grab rail. So that was an insurance claim. So nimble compared to a gas bike. And I notice I don't get as tired. It is a different ride though, but I'm becoming more and more an e-bike person. It's semi-quiet, although the Ultra B is still pretty noisy compared to some others. Mainly because it has that silly jack shaft. You can change the belt side to a chain and sprocket. There's a kit, I think a couple $100. Now the shorter wheelbase still over a dirt bike off-road is still kind of unsettling in certain areas, but with the bigger wheels it does help out. At least I'm familiar with what I can easily go over. There we go. Up the high drive, man, I'm liking it. I'm liking it with the rear big tire. Nice. The big front. It works well. Now you can get KKE rims too if you're budget, but I like Warp9 because, well, they are in the US, so I do like them for that. So I know, which is funny to speak about when you're on a foreign product like this from China, but you know, try to support American when I can. Nothing wrong with KKE. Seems to be good stuff. They seem to come a long ways, and it all works. So I do like that about them. I like the Ultra B so far. It's a good bike, so 100% down to 89% in sport mode. Coming up, that's all uphill. So check out part 2. Have a good one. Bye.